Hi, this is going to be a video on how to put your clarinet together. So, you're going to take your case right here. You're going to open it the right way, like this. Okay? So then you're going to set it down when you open it. You're going to open it. Then you're going to take this part out. You're going to take the cover off, and then you're going to be left with a mouthpiece. Now you're going to take your ligature, this is your ligature, off. And then you're going to, like, you can't make a noise out of it, so nope. But, so you're going to want to take out your reed. It's going to come in one of these. I use a Van Doren. It's a very good reed. I like them. It's a 2.5. So, no, I think it's actually a 2. Yeah, it's just a 2. So you're going to leave this in your mouth so it can wet. Okay. Now, you're going to start with this piece. It's called, it's called the lower section. These are called the tone holes. Okay? This is where the other piece will go into. Now, this is the cork. These little things are the bridge keys. These little things on the sides. So you're going to, there's that little piece right there. See it? And then you're going to see this part right here. Now you're going to take them and you're going to want to hold them, and you might want to press on the keys so they'll go up. But you're going to do it like this, and then you're just going to slowly put it together. And then you're going to want to make sure that those are lined up. I don't know if you can see it, but they're lined up. Now, if this is a brand new one, then you might want to take this. It's called Cork Grease. And you might want to stick it right here on this piece of cork. Okay, so you're going to stick it right around that cork part. And that's going to make sure that the barrel right here, this is where the barrel is going to go. See, it's called the barrel. And that's going to make sure that it'll slip on easier and it won't get stuck. So I would suggest if this was a brand new clarinet, that you would put cork grease on all the corks. So you're going to take your barrel, you're going to take the big fat part. This is the big fat part. So then you're going to take it and you're going to slide it on, and you're going to want to use some force. But not too much, because you don't want to bend the clarinet or any of the keys. So then you're going to take your bell, which is the very last part, and you're going to put cork grease on that. So you're going to want to stick some cork grease. Alright. The cork grease, if you smell it, it should smell like peppermint, kind of. It's kind of like chapstick. Alright, and then you're going to want to put the bell on. Okay. It doesn't matter if you line the two cymbals up, because there might be a cymbal right there, and then there might be a cymbal on the bell. I usually line the cymbals up, but sometimes I don't. So, now that you got that done, you should have already had this in your mouth. You should have had it in the whole time. I didn't. But then you're going to take this, which is called your mouthpiece. And you're going to line up your mouthpiece with that little cymbal right here. See that cymbal? Well, you might be like, well, that does not look right. But what you're going to do is this part, this little hole right here, you're going to turn that to the back where there's only one key. So, and then you're going to push that down and make sure you put cork grease on that if it's a brand new one. Alright, so then you're going to line it up with the back key. See, there's only one key over here. That's where your whole part should go. Then you're going to take your reed, you should have already had this, and you're going to line it up. And there's going to be holes, and it's kind of easy because you can see where these two parts are supposed to go. So you're going to line that up with it. And then you're going to take your ligature right here, and you're going to slide that right on over it. Okay. So this might take a little practice, but okay. So then you're going to tighten it. And if this is a brand new reed, don't tighten it too much because then it'll crack it. But I've had this reed for about a month. So you should have 2 reeds. So that way one day you can use that reed, then the other day you can switch to the other reed. And you can do that so that way you're not using the same one so it doesn't break. Okay, so now that we got that done, you're going to turn it around to where the reed is facing your face. Now when you put this in your mouth, I'm going to use my finger as a demonstration, you're going to put your lip like this. So it's covering your teeth. You're going to do that, and then you're going to have your top teeth touching. So you're going to do this, and then you're going to put your lip over it. Don't bite it, just let it rest on there. So you're going to do this, and you're going to bite it. Don't bite it too hard. And then you're going to blow. It might take a little bit of time for you to learn how to blow. Now, we're going.
I'm not leaving.
So,
you're not going with Lauren to the fall festival? Right now? That's what I'm talking about. Right now?
Hold on.
Ah!
Okay. Sorry about that. So, preparing to play. You're going to have to sit up straight, have a good firm belly, okay? Now your mouth, your diaphragm might take a little bit of time to get used to trying to do this. Alright, so then you're going to keep your thumb straight. Place your right thumb underneath the thumb rest, like this. It might feel weird for the first time, but you're going to put it right underneath the thumb rest. And that's how you're going to balance your clarinet. Okay, now hold your clarinet directly in front of you with the ball between your knees. I meant your bell between your knees. Sorry, I keep calling it. Curve your fingers in both hands. Keep your wrist straight. So she's just talking about like doing that. Okay. Now your elbows should be away from the body. So like. Not like this, but like they shouldn't be like straight up against your waist. So, playing your clarinet, you're going to want to remove the mouthpiece with the barrel. So, we just did this. Okay. Now, you're going to cover your bottom teeth with a small amount of your lower lip. Okay. And then you're going to place the mouthpiece in your mouth to where the reed and mouthpiece touch. You're going to rest your top teeth directly on the mouthpiece. Close your mouth in a drawstring fashion with equal pressure on all sides of the reed. Your chin should be flat and pointed. And it says, take a full breath of air and play a long, steady note. Put the mouthpiece and barrel on the clarinet and play a long, steady tone. That's what it should sound like. Now, when you put it back on, go back to the beginning if you forget how to put it back on. When you put it back on, it should look like this. Okay. Then you're going to, no fingers, don't hold down any of the holes. You're going to blow. It should sound like that. Now, you're going to want to get one of these books. And it's going to say Book 1, B flat clarinet. Okay. You don't need to, but it's easier when you want to learn how to play the when you want to learn how to play notes. Now, you're going to have to be able to read the notes. Now, this is a treble clef, so it's not bass clef. A treble clef is one, here, I'll show you. A treble clef is that. Okay? We don't play bass clef. And then you can take a little bit of time to look over the scale. Now, if you don't know how to read a scale, go on to YouTube and look up, or on Google, and look up how to read the scale. Okay, so, if you are used to this, then an E is going to be on the bottom note. It's because there's 5 lines. Okay, there's 5 lines. And it goes, the staff it has 5 lines. E, G, B, D, F. And then between each line, there lies a space. F, A, C, E. It spells the word face. Okay, so you're going to want to play an E. This is our first note. It's very simple. What you do is you take the back note and you cover your thumb with it. Then you go to the first hole and you cover the first hole. Okay? There's an E. And then you're going to do the same mouth motions that we taught. Lip under, teeth touch. Okay. Then you're going to set it straight like last time, and you're going to blow a long, steady note. We're going to do this for 4 measures.
Open the back door.
Okay. Now, that was an E. Now, we're going to do it for 4 measures, stop for 4 measures. 4 measures, stop for 4 measures. Okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just keep doing that until you get comfortable with it. Now, once you do that, we're going to learn a new note. D. Same as E, but you're just going to put one more finger down. Be careful not to touch the side keys. Right here, this little key. Don't touch that. Now, keep practicing the E. We'll be back to learn another note.